Let me start. Okay, Jesus, I really forgot to do that, okay? Anything, okay, let me copy the link, guys. Let me copy the links. Pay attention, this is what I have told you, okay? And this is a review, no? We're learning about narrative tenses. Look at the chat. Okay, on the chat you have, yes, the video, the link. So you can practice, okay? Yeah. Now let's open our books. Let's open our books, guys. Open your books and let's do the exercise because of the time. Remember the time. And we're gonna do this exercise, no? It says write the correct form of the verb in brackets. In brackets. Okay. This on 2nd April 2008, British explorer Ed Stafford use the tenses. Use the tense: simple past, past continuous, past perfect continuous. Which tense do you think it is according to the verb? Okay, anybody? Any volunteer? Quickly, guys, quickly. Keep your camera on all the time, it says, according to Ray. The premises. Say, I mean, complete, please. Complete, give you time. Okay. Complete, guys, complete. Complete. Okay, what's the answer? Give me the answer, guys. All right, Navarro, Pinoza, Maria. Let's everybody participate. What is the first answer?
Será.
Yes, set out. Okay, set out. Thank you. Chavez, Allison. Second one.
I believe that want.
Want or wanted or had wanted?
Mm.
Wanted.
Mm.
Wanted, yes, in the past. Simple past, wanted, okay. Ramirez, Arlet Correa. Dice, when he
Arrived.
arrived, excellent, arrived. Camila, continue.
He walked.
He had been walking. He had been walking. That he was accompanied by Peruvian forestry worker Cho Sanchez, who
Joined him.
who
Joined.
joined him there 3 months into this journey. No one
Had ever completed.
yes, excellent, had ever completed the journey before. Along the way, Ed and Cho
Encountered.
encountered piranhas, okay, electric eels and deadly snakes, wasps, bees, scorpions, and ants, all
Stone.
stung them repeatedly, mostly frightening of all. No, while remember past continuous uses when and while, no? While they
Had been passing.
were passing. Remember, past continuous. This is a key word, while. Uses the past always, uses the past continuous. In Peru one day, they were chased by angry people with machetes, shotguns, and bows and arrows because they
Didn't ask.
didn't ask, hadn't asked for permission to pass through the villagers' territory. Okay, this is past perfect. Okay. Okay, now let's do the challenge. It says read the text about Karen Turkey and suggest what the missing verbs are. We're gonna listen, yeah? Listen and check, listen and complete, yeah? This is a story about Karen Dirk.
In 1993, Scottish coast when she slipped and fell. She injured her skull, her neck, her ribs, and her arms in the fall. Worst of all, she broke her back, which meant that she was permanently paralyzed from the chest down. After the fall, as she was lying in a hospital bed for 6 months, she felt her life was over. But it wasn't. In fact, in a sense, it had only just begun, and Karen managed to overcome incredible physical and mental barriers to achieve some extraordinary things.
One more time.
In 1993, at the age of 21, Karen Dark was climbing a cliff on the Scottish coast when she slipped and fell. She injured her skull, her neck, her ribs, and her arms in the fall. Worst of all, she broke her back, which meant that she was permanently paralyzed from the chest down. After the fall, as she was lying in a hospital bed for 6 months, she felt her life was over. But it wasn't. In fact, in a sense, it had only just begun, and Karen managed to overcome incredible physical and mental barriers to achieve some extraordinary things.
Yeah, the last time, listen and complete.
In 1993, at the age of 21, Karen Dark was climbing a cliff on the Scottish coast when she slipped and fell. She injured her skull, her neck, her ribs, and her arms in the fall. Worst of all, she broke her back, which meant that she was permanently paralyzed from the chest down. After the fall, as she was lying in a hospital bed for 6 months, she felt her life was over. But it wasn't. In fact, in a sense, it had only just begun, and Karen managed to overcome incredible physical and mental barriers to achieve some extraordinary things.
Okay. Let's see, guys. Let's work on that. Cristel Rolando, what's the first one?
Wasn't.
Yeah, Camila, continue. Number 2?
Was injured.
She injured, only injured, yeah. Okay. Alison? She?
Broke.
Broke.
Broke her back, okay. Almachi, continue. Which? Her back, which?
Which mean
Meant.
Meant that she was permanently paralyzed from the chest down. Okay, Alison Chavez, continue. Alison? After the fall,
Yeah. As she was studying, I believe that's it. I don't know.
Was lying.
was lying.
Was lying.
lying. Yes, was lying in the hospital bed for 6 months. She
Felt.
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 felt the life was over, but it wasn't. In fact, in a sense, it
had only just begun.
just began, had only just begun. And Karen,
Come.
repeat.
Had.
Come.
Managed to overcome incredible physical and mental barriers to achieve some extraordinary things. Remember, she's a disabled person. She overcame incredible physical and mental barriers. You don't have physical and mental barriers, no? Do you? Do you have? You can do it really perfectly, guys. Okay? Okay. Now let's do the next one. But let me take a picture because the session will be over in 10 minutes. Let me take a picture attendance. Here I have Andres Ruiz. This is the inspector, general inspector. Look, I have general inspector here, Andres Ruiz. So I'm gonna send him this is attendance, right? Attendance. And you have to have your cameras on, you see? Okay. Because this is participation, you know, to see if you're there or not, guys. And keep your camera on during the class. Not only for the picture, for the photo. Let me see if it's not blurred. Jesus. Okay. Hope not. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue, guys. Continue. The session will be over less than 5 minutes. I mean, less than 10 minutes, okay? This is the expression. Express yourself, being strongly in favor of something, being strongly against something, expressing disappointment. Listen and practice.
Being strongly in favor of something.
I think that's a brilliant idea. I can't imagine anything more exciting. I can't imagine anything I'd rather do more. I totally support the idea. I totally support everything you're doing.
Being strongly against something.
I can't imagine anything worse. You can't be serious. That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Absolutely not.
Expressing disappointment.
That's a great shame. It's a pity that you won't. I had hoped you might change your mind. I would have hoped you might show a little more support.
Okay, now let's look at this part. Guys, this is, imagine this is, you're going to hear 3 people talking about an expedition to the South Pole. Before you listen, discuss the question. How would you react if a friend suggested going on a potentially suggestion expedition or adventure holiday to the South Pole, remember? What would be the most important things to consider before agreeing to take part to the South Pole, remember? Going on an adventure holiday. Who do you think are the most adventurous people in the class? Okay. Okay, give me your answer is Dayanara. What about you, Dayanara, please? You understand? You understand what I'm saying? What do you think about going to the South Pole on an adventure holiday? South Pole on an adventure holiday. What things would you consider taking with you? Or the most important things to consider? Dayanara, come on. Okay, this is participation, guys. Got the answer, please, quickly, because the time is running.
I don't know. Sure.
You don't know? That's an answer. That's a good answer. Okay, Jimenez. What about you, Jimenez? Kevin. Do you think this is a crazy idea, going on an adventure holiday to the South Pole? The South Pole is not Ecuador. Look, it's all ice, cold, freezing cold, low temperatures. Kevin.
I don't know, teacher. Maybe disappoint with my friend.
Disappointed with your friend. Okay, Diana. Thank you, Kevin. Diana, quickly, Diana.
If he's my friend and he knows that my preference and I don't like cold places. I prefer to stay in warm places, so I will react really bad, because if he or she know that and he invite me on a dangerous expedition in a cold place, then I will be disappointed because he didn't think on my preference and just want to take me to a place that it's dangerous.
Okay.
Disappointed and mad. That will be my reaction.
Okay. I heard a story. Listen to me. I heard a story from a student, ex-student from Liceo Naval. He got a scholarship in Europe, I think, in Germany, and he has a girlfriend here in Ecuador, an ex-cadet from Liceo Naval, and she traveled there to meet him, for his birthday. It was a few weeks ago. Imagine, she traveled all the way around to go to his beloved, boyfriend, to be together to celebrate the birthday there in Germany. Imagine, Germany. That's crazy, no? It's really crazy. Okay, now let's continue. We're gonna do the listening part. We're gonna end it. Listen to a conversation. Which of the following is correct?
Catherine, over here. Oh, hi, Jane. Sorry to keep you waiting. That's okay. Jane, can I introduce you to Amanda?
Hello, Jane.
Hi, Amanda.
Catherine has told me all about you.
Has she? What did she tell you?
She said you were the adventurous type.
Adventurous? Me? Jane, Amanda and I met last week at the Geographical Society. Really? Yes, it was a lecture about an expedition to the South Pole. Interesting. And Amanda has come up with the most wonderful idea.
Yes, I'm looking for a group of women who are interested in the adventure of a lifetime.
And